Hey all, Sorcerer's Stone's Cameron here. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of my in-game persona. Here you see we've got Cameron Shadow Dust, the balance character I play with in-game. He's a level 60 balance. Secondaries in Myth. You can see my dog there, Prince Honey. I really need to change that name. But sorry if I sound like a robot. For some reason, the recording program that I'm using makes my voice sound funny. But since it works, no need to change it. Okay, kind of give you a few of the specs of my character and my pet. We'll open up the book here on the right. You can see my hat is the Mask of Mutual Mystery. It's a crafted item. All my clothes have been crafted from Celestia. Quite a big job to craft them, but I've sewn them into the royal attire, which you buy in the crown shop. I'll show you here. Go over to the gear, and then you go down, and we've got the... I'll show you here in just a sec, as soon as I find the outfit here. Okay, the royal attire right here. That's not it, that's Valkyrie. The royal attire right here. You can see it comes in red. However, you can change the colors, and I believe I'm white and black. But it says it costs 5,000 crowns. However, there is the gold option of 62,463, which is how I bought it. Crowns can be expensive, easier to earn coin. Anyway, that being said, that's my hat. You can kind of see the specs on my hat. 245 to my life, 5% accuracy for balance, 67 to my critical rating on balance, and 18% on my attack for balance, and 5% to my myth accuracy, 67 to the myth critical, 15 to the attack for myth. And it's a no auction item. I can't auction it or sell it, but, well, I can sell it, just I'll get very few coins out of it, and I can't sell it at the bazaar. Which is the in-game trading system here in Wizard101. Anyway, we've got the outfit of Mutual Mystery, Mucklocks of Mutual Mystery. Basically, it's the whole outfit, and it costs about 100 crowns a piece to sew them into the royal attire, so you can get the attributes of the royal attire look. The weapon is the Insightful Spyglass. It's a balanced weapon. It gives me 1 gold pip and 3rd to my critical rating for every class. Which is kind of nice, but it kind of looks like a flashlight, or a spyglass, a telescope, something along that line. Not exactly something I care for the look, but the weapon works well. And then I've got the Supreme Stiletto right now, which, as my Athame, which gives me 21% power pip, the 190 to my life, and 150 to my magic, which, that's a pretty good. The bad thing about the costumes that you craft are they don't usually give you a power pip percentage, or at least the ones I've got don't. So besides my base power pip chance, I don't really have any extra. So my Athame and Ring both carry 21% power pip chance to try to get my power pip up there. My amulet is the Jewel of Fate, which gives me 75% shield. And then we've got my pet, which is my dog. I'll go a little more into his skills and stuff later. And then I've got the Bengal Tiger permanent mount, which can also be bought in the crown shop. If we go down here, right here, the permanent, it's 15,000 crowns, which is quite a bit. But for about 90,000 gold, you can also buy it, which is the way I tend to go. If I can buy it with gold, I buy it with gold. And then I've got the deck of permanent harmony. Anyway, that's kind of little overview of my character. My pet here, Prince Honey, he's a dog I got with a GameStop card, the $40 Epic Bundle. Come with a house, a mount, a griffin mount, the dog, and some other cool stuff, weapon outfit and whatnot. But the main reason I'm using him right now is because he has the skill Sprightly, where he'll heal you. It's a rather weak healing spell during battle, but there's a random chance that he'll use it to heal you, which can come in really handy. As you see, he can cast Death Shield, which actually does my character no good because my character's balanced and I don't have any death spells, so I can't use the shield anyway, but it works. And these are for his derby, but I haven't done much to the derby yet, so can't really tell you about those. that's basically my character overview. Now I'll kind of show you my house here in game. This is the Celestian Observatory. You can see it's a tall tower. It's got a couple side buildings. It's even got a PvP where you can fight your friends in the middle, which is nice. I think the only other house that actually has the PvP is the Massive Fantasy Palace, which you get with the Epic Bundle from GameStop with the card. Anyway, here's the spiral door, so you can go to different locations. And I won these pillared skeletons from a boss fight. Anyway, as we go down here, you can see I've got pets all over the place. I kind of collect them throughout the game when I can beat a boss and get one, and they're just all over the place. I've got a couple statues there that I've gotten from boss fights. And the tree sprigs here, they were part of the crafting for this house, and I wasn't paying attention when I was crafting, and I crafted way too many of them. So I've got a couple extra. And then we go over here to the left building here, and I've got a statue. I'm not sure what kind of statue that is. And a lamp from Celestia, and then we've got my two ghouls back here. But then you see the Triton statue, which I won in battle, and a couple more pets, of course. Now we'll make our way over to the right building. It's actually a really nice house, but it's a pain to craft. It calls for way too much, and you have to wait 12. You can only craft 3 items, and then you have to wait 12 hours for crafting slots to become available. And that's if you're a member. I believe it's 24 if you're not. So it can be rather time-consuming just crafting the item, not to mention trying to get all the materials and reagents and stuff you need to craft it. But here you can see there's kind of a sun up on the roof. I've got a tree here and a kettle with a little campfire type thing. This is where I plan on actually garden, but right now I've got another house, a desert villa, where I've got plants. And because you use energy to take care of your plants, I don't want to run my energy up too quick and get too much stuff where I can't take care of it all. So I'm waiting until those plants finish off before I go planting here in this house. Okay, we'll make our way up to the main part of the house. You can see I set up a little tent here. This female mannequin that I've got over here, she was another crafting item, which I got lucky. I was going to craft her and the male mannequin, and I ended up running across her in the bazaar and buying her for like 3,000 coin. So I got lucky there because her recipe's a bit hard to craft too. I still got to craft the male one though. And then we've got this game thing over here. It came with a Massive Fantasy Palace. It's kind of an interesting arrow game. I'm not really sure what it's called. But we got a Wild Claw here. I've got a pet rock actually running around here, which was the April Fool's joke for 2011. They wanted like 2,000 and something crowns for the pet, and I wasn't going to pay that just for a rock with some eyes, but I managed to run across someone while looking to hatch pets. There it is, you see it up here. And I hatched with them and ended up getting a pet rock. So I've got one, and I didn't have to pay for it. Here's a huge tree, which almost reminds me of Bartleby, if you're familiar with the game. The big tree that's got the spiral door inside of him. There's one boss in the game in Celestia that actually drops that tree, so I got that. Couple trees out here. Heading inside, though. Let it load into the house. I've got this star, moon, and sun icons. And you can see they put the chest is over here by the door. And I got this little tiny door. I thought I'd put it there by the chest for my little death leprechaun. You got a little root beer barrels and stuff, kind of a little bar or pub type thing over here. And a water fountain. You can kind of see how I fixed it up. Anyway, we won't spend too long on this, but there's a picture of one of the professors. Don't ask me his name. He's the Storm class professor. And then we got the moon room. You'll notice the moons around the room, and the moon obelisk in the middle. And we've got my two lizards here, Sir Jasper and Sir Pepper from Crocotopia. And go up another level, And this house is like one of the only houses with teleporters besides the Myth School house, which has a teleporter. I don't think any of the others actually have teleporters. But you can buy the Myth house and the actual school houses. You can buy them in the shop. They're 10,000 crowns or 100,000 coins. And then here we've got crafting tables. This is the card crafting table, the equipment crafting table, your basic crafting table, and I've kind of got some reagents along the wall, and my fountain in the middle. And you can see there's stars. This is basically the star room. Stars are going around there. And the one right up above it is the sun, which has suns going around. I don't have a lot up here. I've got a couple spiders, and you can see Storm Colossus. I think it's actually a Bolt Colossus. My cat and my Crocodilian. Then you've got I've got a Celestian sundial that I've set in the middle of the room. I still got to do some decorating. And then finally, on the last level, basically like the observatory part of this house, you can see space and everything. A big planet. Hate for that to come crashing into me. Then you get your scrolls and the crystals, and I've kind of set up a little living room area. And then I've got Lady Isabella, my unicorn, and a piano and whatnot. Anyway, that's basically the run-through of this house, and a little bit about my character. I hope to see you guys in-game, and be sure to check me up if you do come into the game, if you need help with any quests or anything. And be sure to post if you have any interesting information about Wizards101, or if you have a question. I'm not part of King's Isle in any way, but there's a chance maybe I can answer your question for you. I've been in the game for a while. So be sure to hit me up here and meet me in game, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.